Welcome to Shul Machshav on the Daf. Shir sponsor Luinish Basra Yakashol Leah Basitzchok. We're holding Bo Basra Daf Mem Gimel. The Gemara in Amud Aleph points out that the reason why a dayanim of a city cannot go and get involved in a monetary dispute of the city is because they cannot disqualify themselves and say we're not part of this monetary benefit of the city. Says the Gemara, why not? Says the Gemara, because we talk about a Sefer Torah. And Sefer Torah is l'shmiyakai. And as the Bava explains, he cannot disqualify himself. He needs to come and listen to Sefer Torah. As the shmiyakai, he listens to Sefer Torah and is yoyis of the Mitzvah. So therefore, he cannot not be part of the beneficiaries of the Sefer Torah. Now, in the Shut Mahari Bruno, he brings, in the name of Mahari Vaya, that the question is, when you hear the Krias Torah, what is the Iker mitzvah of Krias Torah? Is it the mitzvah to read the Torah, or is the mitzvah to listen to the Torah? Meaning, is the mitzvah for each one of us to read the Torah? But when you have a Baal Korah, he reads on behalf of everybody else. Or the Pshat is no mitzvah to read the Torah. The mitzvah is to listen to the Torah being read. And he says the nafkamina would be, can a person be yoytze shtay mikra ve'echa targum by listening to Krias Torah? If Krias Torah is reading the Torah, you're yoytze. But even when you have Krias Torah, you're not actually reading the Torah, just listening to the Torah, you're not yoytze. So says the Ma'ir Brono, it is a din of Shmiya. And he said, I'll bring you a raya from this Gemara. The Gemara says, the L'Shmiya kaim. When I say the Sefer Torah is there for everybody to listen. Mash for the Yikar mitzvah of Krias Torah is to listen to the Torah and not to read the Torah. Rabbi Yosef Engel, in the Sefer Tziyunim the Torah and Klal Tes, he brings the same suffix. And he says he believes the Pashut that the mitzvah of Krias Torah is listening to the Torah. Why? Because the Ikar Limud Torah is what? Is it to say Torah or to hear Torah? To have Torah in your mind. He says for sure that Ikar Torah is not the actual saying of the Torah. It's just to have Torah in your mind. You hear Torah, you listen to Torah, you think Torah. And he brings a raya from the Shita of the Gra. The Gra says you do Birkas Torah even on hearer, even on thinking of Torah. You say because of Torah. If you understand what he means, because the Shulchan Aruch argues in the Gra, he wants to bring that right to the concept that Torah is there even be here. So if the whole reason of Krias Torah is, as the Gemara says, that Am Yisrael should not go 3 days without Torah, and Mitzvah Talmud Torah is miskayim not with actually reading, but just listening or having in your mind. So the Karachach brings a raya. Krias Torah is not the reading of the Torah, but just the listening of the Torah. Then he later brings the Mari Bruno that we mentioned, and he brings our Gemara. He says, don't bring a raya from our Gemara. Because in our Gemara, we just want to say that every one of the Dayanim is going to eventually benefit from the Torah, because he's going to hear the Torah. It could be the Ikar Mitzvah is to read the Torah. But how will he benefit from it? Because he's going to hear someone else reading, and he'll be benefited by the Krias Torah. There's no raya from here, the Ikar Mitzvah is the listening. It's just here we talk about how the Dayanim will be affected by it. So this is a Gevaldik and a Kudo regarding the connection of our Gemara to what's the mitzvah of Krias Torah. Now, one nekuda regarding this is that many of the Acharim bring the question: the lechora mitzvahs lav lehener statement. How do I care that the Yonim are listening to the Torah, but there's not their own benefit? They're not enjoying it themselves. They're not negiyah b'davar just to do a mitzvah. And the Kavit Shurb already asked this question. It comes with an answer that you're right that there's no din of actual benefit, but at the end of the day, they're negiyah b'davar. They have something to do with it, and they can judge fairly. But I saw somebody bringing that Ef Shaloimar, that this is based on the Taz. Because the Taz in Hilchos Nedarim says that even though in all mitzvahs we say mitzvahs lav lehener stitnu, but regarding limud Torah, mitzvahs lehener stitnu. And the Taz brings a raya from Inyan and Diyayma we're holding right now. You're not allowed to learn Torah at the time of Avelus. You're not allowed to learn Torah at Tisha B'Av. Why? Because Torah is Besam Chilayv. What do you mean? Mitzvahs lav lehener stitnu? Torah is leheners. And although there's a discussion regarding the poskim, but here just to connect and end this nekudo is the famous Agletal in the Akdama that says that many people make the mistake and they think that if you're learning and you're enjoying your learning, so you're missing out. That's not Torah Lishma. Says the Agletal, that's not true. The Ikar Limud Torah is to learn besimcha, because that's the only way the Torah connects to you. So Hatorah, the Torah was given to enjoy it. So mainly that's a Shana Gemara. You don't say mitzvahs lav le'enistintu. We talk about limud Torah. Krias Hatorah is limud Torah. As we saw also before, regarding the mitzvah of reading Torah is to learn Torah. That the Rabbi Yisrael said, that's why you go with the klalim of Torah, which you don't have to read, you just have to listen. Anyone who wants to join the Shomach Shova email list to WhatsApp, please email shomachshova@gmail.com.